When I first saw it, it had such an impact on me that even now, I still see how important it was. Just a bowl.
He has seen it 1,000 times, but 70 years after liberation, the image of a survivor clutching his ration bowl still moves Marty Weiss to tears. Weiss was just 15 when the fascists deported him, his parents, and 5 of his brothers and sisters to Auschwitz.
That is one memory you don't forget. We were pushed, shoved, and everybody was trying to hold on to each other because to us, family was everything. My mother, my 2 younger sisters were immediately taken to the left.
Within hours, they were gassed, their bodies thrown in a pile and set afire.
We saw this huge ditch with the flames going up to the height of the pine trees. Those are our families that are being burned because the crematoriums were volume was so great that they couldn't handle it.
For 55 years, Weiss refused to even talk about it.
This gallery of pictures come from one city.
Until he started volunteering at the Holocaust Museum.
Did you ever cry?
No, oddly enough.
I mean, even in the years since?
Oh yeah, now I do. Now even when I speak about it, I tear up.
Weiss spent just over a week at Auschwitz before the Nazis moved him by rail to Austria to carve tunnels in mountains to hide the German war machine.
5,000 men in a barrack.
His father died of exhaustion and starvation, but no one ever ran.
If somebody escaped, the next morning they would take the company of men, line them up, and go down and shoot every 10th person.
And then one day, as the Allies advanced, his guards simply disappeared. And Weiss and his fellow prisoners went to a farmhouse to beg for eggs and flour.
I made dumplings. That was our first meal.
Marty Weiss fears that this is not just history. He looks out at all the hatred in the world today and fears that it could happen again.
It's a reminder of what man was capable of doing and what we have to protect ourselves against.
At the Holocaust Museum, Bruce Leshan, WUSA 9.